Welcome to the June Stone Realty Group team meeting. Big agenda today. Let's get into it. I spent this past weekend in back-to-back AI trainings and webinars, and I'll be honest, some of it I'd heard before, but a few things genuinely stopped me and made me rethink the next 12 months for this team. I'm going to share all of that with you today. One more thing before we dive in. We have a new team member starting Monday, our first ever digital marketing manager. This is not a social media hire. You'll understand exactly why we made this hire by the time we're done today. Here's what stopped me cold this weekend. Google, the company that is literally built on search, whose entire business and market value exists because of search, stood up on an earnings call and told their shareholders that traditional search is dying. Think about that for a second. They had every reason not to say that. They said it anyway, because the shift is that real. When your prospect types best real estate agent in Cornelius into an AI tool today, they are no longer getting 10 blue links. They are getting one answer, one agent, one recommendation. That is the world we are operating in right now. Here's what makes this actually exciting for us. Traditional SEO, the kind the big brokerages spent decades and millions building, takes years to produce results. Years of content, backlinks, and algorithm chasing just to show up on page one. AI search is fundamentally different. It rewards authority and specificity, and it rewards them fast. We're talking months, not years. The window to get in early is open right now, before the major franchises figure out the rules have changed. Now, here's what we look like against the competition right now, and we haven't even fully leaned into this yet. Against Allen Tate, we're at 12% share of voice to their 1%. Against Keller Williams, 12 to 7. Against eXp Realty, 12 to 3. Against RE/MAX, 12 to 4, with 100% favorable sentiment across the board. No full-time content person, no fully optimized strategy. This is where we stand today. Imagine what we do when both of those are in place. I know what you're thinking. Great, more content. But I want to be really clear about what kind of content we're talking about, because it's not what most people assume. Instagram is not it. TikTok is not it. AI tools don't pull from those platforms when they build recommendations. What they do pull from is YouTube, long-form blog posts, press releases, news mentions, podcast appearances. That is the content that signals expertise to an AI answer engine. Our new digital marketing manager's entire job is to help each of you produce and distribute this content, so you don't have to become a full-time creator. You show up with your expertise. We handle the amplification. Before any content strategy matters, the foundation has to be clean. AI tools verify who you are by cross-referencing your information across every platform it can find. If your name, phone number, and brokerage don't match consistently everywhere, Google, Zillow, LinkedIn, Realtor.com, you lose credibility before you've published a single word of content. This is called NAP consistency. Name, address, phone. It has to match everywhere. And if your LinkedIn is still showing a previous employer or somewhere you worked before real estate, that is literally the first thing AI sees when someone searches your name. Fix it this week. These are non-negotiables. This is the big one, and I want you to really hear it. If your bio says, "I love working with all buyers and sellers from all walks of life," AI has nowhere to file you. There's no hook, no authority signal, no niche. You become invisible. The agents AI recommends are the ones who own a topic. South Charlotte relocation, new construction on Lake Norman, divorce sales, probate, first-time buyers in Mooresville. You pick your lane, you build content in that lane, and AI starts surfacing you as the go-to expert. Your niche doesn't box you in, it gets you found. You still work with everyone, but AI sends you the right people. Here is my commitment to each of you. If you want to develop your niche and build your AI presence, I will personally sit down with you and map out the glide path. The knowledge is here, the new hire is here, the roadmap is here. Let's build. All right, let's shift into performance. And this number is hard to look at, but it's important. Our team average for follow-up attempts on a new lead in the first 10 days is 2.8. Our standard, the commitment we've made to our lead providers, and the covenant we build every Stone Realty Group agent around is 10. We are nearly 3/4 below where we need to be, and that gap is costing us deals. 10 in 10 means 10 outreach attempts in the first 10 days before a lead is considered cold. Day 1 sets the entire tone: call, text, and email, all 3, the same day. After that, it's a mix of outreach types across the next 9 days. And day 9 is where we want to see something most agents never do: a video text. 15 to 30 seconds, personalized, sent directly to their phone. Nothing cuts through the noise like it. The tools are already in FUB. Rhea AI handles the scheduling. This does not take hours. It takes minutes of intentional setup per lead. Here's the reality your leads are living in. They submitted one form and they heard from 3 to 5 agents, possibly within the same hour. Their inbox is flooded with messages that all look exactly the same. Hey, how are things going with your home search? That message gets deleted in 2 seconds. Maybe it doesn't even make it to the inbox. The consumer is not ignoring you personally. They're ignoring a message that could have come from anyone. Your job is to send a message that couldn't have. So what actually works right now? 4 things. First, the video text. Nothing revives a dormant lead faster. Say their name, reference what they're searching for, look them in the camera. It is almost impossible to ignore a real video from a real human being. Second, find the hook. Their area code, a listing they favorited, a neighborhood they mentioned. One specific detail makes it feel like a person wrote it, because one did. Third, use AI to draft it. Give the lead details from FUB to Claude or ChatGPT. Ask for a personalized, non-salesy first message. Edit it in your voice and send. 90 seconds. And fourth, lead with value every single time. Send them something useful before you ask for anything. Give first. Build the account, then make the ask. This is a mindset issue as much as a skills issue. Too many of us are jumping straight to, I need you to sign the buyer agency agreement, or you have to get pre-approved before we go any further, before there's any relationship, any trust, or any reason this person feels good about working with us. The 1% agents earn the right to have those conversations. They ask questions. They listen more than they talk. They add value on every single touch. And when they eventually ask for the commitment, the client says yes, because they already know who they want to work with. You can't close a relationship you haven't opened. Lead flow is tightening across every market. The agents who will win are not the ones who find more leads. They're the ones who convert what they already have. Starting today, every new lead gets 3 touches on day 1. Call, text, and email. You're running the full 10 in 10 cadence through FUB. Every touch is personalized. No generic check-ins. Find the hook. Use AI to help write it. And when a lead goes quiet, you send a video text before you give up on them. The window is open. The agents who move now will own the rankings and own the conversions. Let's go do the work.